All right, guys. So this is actually a short video explaining how to trade on Lbank and how to enter trades, how to use the signals. So when you log into Lbank, this is what you're going to see. All right. So you're going to see your dashboard like this. You're going to see the home page like this, and you have markets here where you can go to sports, you can go to futures, and all of that. You can see all of the possible tokens, all of the possible crypto you can actually trade on Lbank here on futures. If you come to trade, and then there is futures tab separately here, then there is wallet here. You're going to see your balance and all of that. So this is sports and this is futures, right? So now I want to show you how to enter a trade, right? So there are a lot of things here that you actually don't need that you're not going to be working with. What we just have to work with is our wallet and our futures account. So under our wallet here, if you come to sports, this is where you can actually see your balance. If you deposit money, you see your money here, and then you can move it into futures by using this transfer feature, right? So that's how to move your money into futures account. So now once you have money in futures, if you want to enter trade, you come to futures, but there is a settings you have to do. Now as you can see, this thing has open and this thing has closed here. Now this is called the edge mode, but what we want to be using is a single format. So you come here, click on these three dots, you come to preferences and you change to one way mode, then you confirm. So now we are on one way mode, and let me show you the dashboard. You can see now there is buy, there is sell. So if you want to long, you are buying. If you want to short, you are selling, right? So whenever you have a signal, now the signal we have today is RAD USDT. So I'll be using that signal to actually show you the example of how to enter trades. So you come here and you search for the token RAD. So you click on it. So what we want to do now is short. So you come to sell. Now let me explain something about this mode. Cross mode is when you want to use the total amount in your in your account. Both spot and futures would be used on that trade. So if you don't have high capital, if you have, let's say, $20 or $50 or $100, right? If you enter a trade with an high risk and you lose all of the money in your futures, if you don't do what is called risk management, they have the chance to pick money from your spot account to actually cover that trade. So let me just I don't want to explain too much on that, because of course we are going to be using risk management, so we won't have problem with either cross mode or isolated mode. But I love to use isolated mode because I want to trade only with the money I have in my futures account. So I'm going to change to isolated mode right here. I'll click on confirm, and then leverage here. Now this leverage is where the whole magic happens. So if you have $10 in your account, if you want to trade with $10, if your margin is $10, if you click a leverage of times 10, that means you are buying that token worth of $100. So if the price of that token is, let's say, $50, and you buy with a leverage of times 10, and you are using $10 as your margin, right? That means you are buying 2 of that token with your $10, and you know one token is $50. So if that token moves from $50 to $52, or let me say from $50 to $55, you'll be making, because you bought 2, you'll be making $10, right, on your $10. So that means you are making 100% profit. Now you cannot use $10 as your margin if your capital is $10. If your capital is $10, you will be using a margin of at least 10% max, which is like $1. If your capital is $20, if you're using 10% margin, you'll be using $2. 10% margin, yeah, you'll be using $2 as your margin, as your trading capital. So that is what works with leverage. Leverage is just like you timesing your money when you're entering trade, and it also works that way with loss too. So if you are trading with a margin of $10 and you enter the trade, maybe you bought a token that is $50 in price, and that token moves from 50 to 49, right? You'll be losing $2 like that, because you're using a margin of times 10. You're buying 2 of that token. You understand? So that's how margin works. So let me just cancel this right here. I've chosen the token RAD. Now the token says enter at market, so I'm going to click in market here, right? And then I'm going to this slider is what you use to set your margin. So you can see the USDT moving here, moving around here, right? You can see that USDT, right? So that is what that is your margin. So from my total balance of 197, I'm going to be entering this trade with a $15 margin, 15 USDT margin. So I can see 15.66. That's just $15 to me, right? And I'm going to be clicking on sell short. So I'm going to confirm. So once I confirm, my order has been successfully opened. As you can see here, this is my order. So this is my unrealized TP. Yeah, this is the price I entered. If market gets to this price, I'll lose the whole $15. That is liquidation price. This is the position. This is the amount of rad I bought, 181, because of my leverage times 20. Do you understand? So that's how that works. Now, how do you set TP? Once your order has opened like this, once you are in position and you see that your order has opened, in market order, I'll still explain limit order, right? This is market. So you come here, you click on stop limit, then you go to position TP/SL. Now this is where you're going to enter your take profit and your stop loss. So the take profit is 1.65 and the stop loss is 1.86. Is this correct? Is this correct? It's not supposed to be correct, because now look at this estimated loss, $26. Estimated profit, $11. I don't think this is correct, but I will check that, and let me just show you the example of TP. So if this trade goes into profit and it's TP, I will get $11, and if it goes into loss, I will be losing $26. This is not how it's supposed to work, right? I'm supposed to be getting $11 to lose at most maybe $5 or something. That is like a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So I'm going to check this. So I'll just remove this stop loss and I'll click on confirm. So I'll be setting my TP and I'll click on confirm. So successful. That means I have set TP. So now I can rest. As you can see, the trade we entered a few minutes ago, I'm in $1.4 profit already. As you can see here, I'm in $1.4 profit already, right? So now if the trade is limit means the trade will not open immediately. The trade will not open immediately. That is limit. So if this trade were to be a limit order, you change from market to limit. Limit means when this token gets to this price, so either buy or sell. So when this token gets to so price, maybe when this token gets to 1.73, I want to buy, or when this token gets to 1.73, I want to sell. Buy means, or I want to long. Buy means long, sell means short. So once you enter that, then you come here and you slide your margin. As you can see, margin. Then you slide your margin, right? So anything you want to use. So if you are using, if you have $10 and you're using, you just slide your margin to one USDT, to 1 USDT. So that is how this works. So you slide it to 1 USDT, right? So that is how limit order works. So limit order is enter this so price. So when this token gets to this price, that's when I want to enter this trade, right? So if the signal says limit, you just come here and you enter the limit, then you enter your trade. So once the trade triggers and comes into position, that's when you'll be able to set your TP and your SL. You can't set directly from limit or from market until the trade enters position. That is, the trade has opened. That is when you now come here to stop limit, then you go to position TP and stop loss, then you set your stop loss and your take profit. So I believe this is actually clear and you understand how to actually trade with Lbank. Thank you so much and see you in profit.